There once was a man named Tjilbruke. Tjilbruke had a nephew named Kulatui. He was much loved by Tjilbruke. Kulatui had two half-brothers and they both decided to go hunting, but Tjilbruke kindly declined. Tjilbruke then decided to set up his camp in Tjilbruke, now called Kingston Park, where he found his first sighting of fresh emu footprints. Tjilbruke tracked and tracked, but eventually lost the emu. He then made a decision to go in the direction he thought the emu would have travelled in. While he was walking, he saw smoke, and through the distance, Tjilbruke saw Kulatui cooking and smoking an emu. As Kulatui is very new to hunting, he didn't realise that he had tracked and killed Tjilbruke's emu, and this was against the tribal law, so that emu was rightfully Tjilbruke's. Tjilbruke loved his nephew and knew what would happen to him if the elders found out that Kulatui had broken the tribal law, so he forgave him. Tjilbruke started to return to his camp whilst Kulatui finished the process of cooking the emu. Kulatui added herbs, placed the body of the emu on stones and then poured water on it to make it steam. He leaned over to check the emu and a burst of steam was thick and blinded Kulatui.
After spying on Kulatui for quite a while, Tjilbruke's half-brothers took their chance to kill him as they noticed him getting blinded by the smoke coming from the dead emu. They were jealous of Kulatui's popularity. They thought he should have faced a tribal justice just for killing the emu. Because they were very jealous, they aggressively speared Kulatui to death because he was thought of to be tracking Tjilbruke's emu. They carried Kulatui's body for a while to Warraparinga, where they started to smoke it on a fire. Later on in the day, Tjilbruke started to look for Kulatui as he was worried about where he was. He searched through plentiful scrubland when he eventually came across his nephew's body at Warraparinga. He picked it up very sadly and carried it to a freshwater spring where he sat down and reflected sadly on Kulatui.
Tjilbruke eventually finished the emotional smoking of Kulatui at Talakalanga. He was very upset about the death of his nephew, Kulatui. Tjilbruke emotionally carried Kulatui's body to Marikanga. He thought about his nephew and cried a lot, causing a great water spring of his tears.
Marymount relates to this story as we are living on the traditional land of the Kaurna people of the Adelaide Plains, the traditional custodians. We as Marymount students should respect the land, its heritage and its cultural beliefs.